A long history of depression and rehab stints, Benjamin Keough's autopsy report and the difficult months beforehand have shed new light on his shocking death. Lisa Marie Presley's son, Benjamin Keough, died by suicide on July 12, 2020, at 27 years old. About a week after his death, a preliminary autopsy report confirmed that Benjamin died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. A few months later, further details from his autopsy showed how heartbreaking Benjamin's condition had been. In October 2020, the U.S. Sun published the autopsy report findings, which said Benjamin had a history of depression and that there was alcohol and cocaine in his system at the time of his death. Reportedly, he held a birthday party for his girlfriend the night he died and had locked himself in the bathroom after the couple seemingly had an argument, as shown on surveillance footage. Months before his death, Benjamin had struggled with major depression, which led to him spending long periods of isolation in his bedroom. The report added that Benjamin had been in rehab on multiple occasions and had attempted suicide about 6 months before his death. On July 27, 2020, the U.S. Sun reported that Lisa Marie and Riley had held a private funeral service for Benjamin. However, one detail of the funeral stood out. A source told the outlet, Ben was placed in an open casket in a designer suit, which shocked some of the guests considering how he died. But there were more unusual ways the family mourned Benjamin. Following his death, Benjamin was kept at home on dry ice for weeks in a room that was set to 55 degrees. Lisa Marie wrote in her posthumous memoir, From Here to the Great Unknown, "There is no law in the state of California that you have to bury someone immediately. I got so used to him, caring for him and keeping him there." While the U.S. Sun reported that the family had a funeral the same month Benjamin died, it was 2 months before they buried him. The experience with her brother's passing seemed to impact Riley's relationship with death. Less than a year after Benjamin's suicide, the actress revealed she was training to become a death doula. She also opened up about her grief following the death of her brother. Only days after his suicide, she uploaded a carousel of photos with her brother to Instagram. The following year, on the anniversary of Benjamin's passing, she uploaded a carousel of throwback snaps from their childhood. She wrote in the touching caption, "Today has been a year without you, baby brother. I miss you endlessly every day."
He was so smart, so funny, such a light.
Of course, Riley was not the only one in the family suffering from intense grief. Lisa Marie's death in January 2023 was officially listed as a bowel obstruction caused by weight loss surgery, but Riley believed it went beyond her medical condition. She told People in September 2024, "My mom tried her best to find strength for me and my younger sisters after Ben died, but we knew how much pain she was in. My mom physically died from the after effects of her surgery, but we all knew she died of a broken heart." After his mom's death, Benjamin's grave in Graceland was moved so that Lisa Marie could be buried close to her son and her father, Elvis Presley. If you or anyone you know is having suicidal thoughts, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline by dialing 988 or by calling 1-800-273-TALK 8255.